Hi everyone, I'm August, and this week I am doing a spin transfer bloom. It's exactly the same as a regular bloom transfer. The only difference is as you're laying your bloom down on your second board, you're spinning that board as you're laying it down. So you get a really cool movement, and the cells and lacing look way different than if you just straight transfer this down on the board. So if you like transfers, if you like the look of them, if you like doing them, definitely give this a go. Before I forget, the recipe I'm using is a SHELEE Art bloom recipe, and that is in the description below. For people who don't know what a bloom transfer is, all that is we're making a regular bloom on one surface, scooping that up, and then transferring it down onto a larger surface. And what that does is that's going to stretch those cells, so you'll get those big boulder cells. You can also get those little baby cells depending on how much cell activator you're using and the type of cell activator. So that's the purpose of the transfer bloom. This little board, this is where we're going to make our initial bloom that will then be transferred over. A couple people have asked in the comments when I do transfer blooms, they asked if they could do the initial bloom on like a fluid art mat or something like that. You cannot. So you need something that's a hard surface that you can tilt and scoop up that paint. So imagine if this was my fluid art mat and it's flat. There's no way I'm going to get that bloom onto my palette knife. So I just wanted to mention that because a couple people have asked that question. So I'm going to do a regular bloom. House paint pillow, colors, cell activator. You blow that out. Come in with your scooper and scoop the entire thing onto your palette knife. Then you get a slightly larger board, and you're going to put more pillow paint down on this board, and that's what's going to help these cells stretch out and become those big boulder cells. So I've got house paint pillow down now, and all I'm going to do is start transferring this, I don't know the best angle, transferring this down onto this board while at the same time spinning the board. So this is where you could get really different results. If you spin super fast, you're going to get a different result than if you spin really slowly. So play around with it. You know, something else that makes a difference is how fast you're moving your palette knife down that board as you're transferring it. If you move it super fast, you're going to have super big cells, but you might not get that motion that we're looking for by spinning it. So play around with it. Super fun. So many variations of this. I know there was a lot. I hope it wasn't too much. I hope it made sense. After me premiering is Creations with Tanya, followed by Grandma Kathy's Art Venture. Both of their videos are in the description below, so please check them out. I believe that was everything to go over with this. As always, I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have an excellent day.